Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The identified diagnostic trouble codes DTC P281D and P281E relate specifically to issues with the shift solenoid valve output circuit in the 2022 Plus Honda Civic. DTC P281D indicates that the shift solenoid valve output circuit is receiving a low signal when the transmission control module, TCM, commands it to be activated. Conversely, DTC P281E suggests that the output circuit receives a high signal while the TCM indicates the solenoid should be off. The shift solenoid valve plays a crucial role in controlling the flow of transmission fluid, thereby affecting gear shifting. It is located within the transmission assembly and can be accessed through the transmission fluid pan. The TCM, which is responsible for altering the engine's and transmission's behavior based on input, determines whether there is an abnormality based on the signals it receives. Diagnosing these DTCs accurately will help in ensuring the smooth operation and longevity of the vehicle's transmission system. DTC P281D occurs when the return signal from the shift solenoid valve output does not match the command sent by the TCM to engage the solenoid. This indicates a potential malfunction in the circuit that may prevent proper gear engagement. In contrast, DTC P281E is triggered when the TCM commands the solenoid to deactivate, but a high return signal suggests that it remains engaged. The shift solenoid valve is located within the transmission assembly. Fiat can be pivotal in managing oil flow for gear changes. If the circuits are not functioning correctly, the TCM cannot perform efficiently, leading to transmission performance issues. Components relevant to this diagnosis include the TCM itself, the solenoid valve, and connecting wires, each contributing to the operation of the transmission. There are a variety of factors that could cause the DTC's P281D or P281E signals. Firstly, a short circuit in the output circuit could lead to incorrect readings. This indicates that power may be unintentionally flowing through the circuit and needs to be inspected. Secondly, open circuit conditions may mean that the circuit is broken and not allowing sufficient current flow, impeding solenoid operation. A faulty shift solenoid valve could also trigger these codes, as it may not operate as directed due to internal failure. Lastly, if the TCM itself is malfunctioning, it may inaccurately interpret information, therefore leading to the activation of these DTCs. Thorough inspection and diagnostic checks are crucial to pinpointing the exact cause. The manifestation of DTC's P281D and P281E can lead to various noticeable symptoms in a vehicle's performance. One of the primary indicators is transmission shifting issues, where the vehicle may experience improper or erratic gear changes. This irregular behavior can often present as delayed engagement, where gears fail to engage promptly when shifting from park to drive. Additionally, illuminated dashboard warning lights may signal to the driver that a transmission-related issue has been detected. All these signs can contribute to a feeling of instability and unease while driving, thus highlighting the importance of addressing these DTC issues promptly to ensure overall vehicle reliability and performance. Commence the troubleshooting process for DTC P281D by starting the engine, ensuring a proper baseline for diagnostic testing. Following this, shift the transmission into the D position while simultaneously pressing the brake pedal, as this step is essential to simulate normal driving conditions. It is crucial to maintain this shift for at least 30 seconds, allowing sufficient time for the TCM to register any abnormalities in the shift solenoid valve output. This initial test will provide critical data regarding the signal from the shift solenoid valve, which is fundamental for diagnosing whether the circuit is operating correctly. The performance observed during this step will guide the future course of action in troubleshooting. For DTC P281E, follow a slightly different step-by-step approach. Start the engine and shift the transmission into the D position while pressing the brake pedal again, similar to the previous troubleshooting step. Maintain that position for 30 seconds to allow the system to stabilize. After this, shift the transmission into position P. This step is vital for confirming whether the issue persists during transitions between different gear states. Next, turn the ignition to the off/lock mode, as this reset can assist in clearing temporary errors. Finally, restart the engine and allow 1 second for the system to reassess its parameters. This comprehensive testing ensures that all components are engaged correctly and provides reliable diagnostic results related to DTC P281E. Upon entering troubleshooting step 3 for both DTC P281D and P281E, focus on the SOL-C/SH Plus circuit. Start with an external circuit inspection to confirm that the wire connections are intact and functioning. Visual and physical examination of all connectors is crucial at this point. Disconnecting the TCM connector may be necessary to perform a more detailed inspection of its terminals. Also, check the wiring to ensure there are no shorts or open circuits that could affect the shift solenoid operation. Evaluating the TCM's connectivity is vital to ensure it can effectively communicate with the shift solenoid valve. If any damage is detected during this inspection, it could be a direct cause of the error codes being triggered. In the fourth troubleshooting step, we shift our focus toward the shift solenoid valve output itself. First, conduct inspections to verify that it is still functional and not mechanically jammed. Next, measure the resistance levels within the solenoid. An acceptable range of between 10.6 to 13.5 ohms signifies correct function. If readings fall outside of this range, it indicates that the solenoid is defective and may be the root cause of the DTC error signals. This step is crucial as it isolates the solenoid valve as a potential failing component that could either restore functionality or require replacement to resolve the issues displayed by the DTCs. Once repairs have been conducted based on the previous troubleshooting steps, it is vital to perform final verification to ensure the issues indicated by DTC's P281D and P281E have been resolved. Firstly, confirm that all repairs were implemented as prescribed, ensuring that any necessary part replacements were performed adequately. Following this, retest the transmission under the same conditions utilized previously, such as shifting from low to drive and keeping it engaged for at least 30 seconds. This method will provide a controlled environment to ascertain if the faults persist. Lastly, check for the reappearance of the error codes. They should not reappear if all repairs were successful, affirming the restoration of proper function to the shift solenoid output circuits within the Honda Civic. Implementing preventive maintenance practices is essential to avoid future occurrences of DTC's P281D and P281E. Regular diagnostics can identify issues before they escalate, thereby saving time and money during repairs. Monitoring the transmission fluid levels frequently can prevent overheating and ensure that the fluid is clear and free from contaminants, as degraded fluid can negatively influence solenoid functionality. Additionally, routinely inspecting wiring and connections around the transmission and TCM can catch any wear or corrosion that could lead to electrical problems. This proactive approach not only extends the lifespan of the transmission system, but also enhances the overall driving experience. Understanding the roles of the components associated with DTC's P281D and P281E is fundamental for effective troubleshooting. By correctly following the systematic troubleshooting steps outlined, technicians can uncover issues related to the shift solenoid valve output circuits and the TCM. Engaging in these protocols ensures that the vehicle performs optimally, enhancing safety and driving comfort. Incorporating preventive maintenance practices solidifies this knowledge by emphasizing the importance of regular checks and balances in vehicle upkeep. In summary, prioritizing diagnostics, understanding the function of critical components, and adhering to maintenance can significantly prolong the vehicle's operational health. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.